Hello and welcome back to Tangents on Cracked Spines. I apologize if the audio's a little rough. I wasn't smart enough to charge my phone before recording today. This is going to be our bonus Stingy Jack and the Birth of the Jack-o'-lantern, also known as just Stingy Jack. I'm getting it from saintsandscholars.com. By the way, for those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Frankie. This is a bonus episode, so you're able to listen to it as you'd like, in any order. It's spooky season, so I'm trying to do an added episode every week, in addition to our regularly scheduled books. What do I do here on Tangents on Cracked Spines? I read books or other publications in the public domain, and I make random commentary on it as my ADHD brain states to. You will hear my cats get involved because they want attention. Mama cat, as in my mom, is in the hospital currently, so it'll probably be a long time before you hear her again, although she is listening to the podcast in the hospital. And as always, books in the public domain may be old, but that does not mean they are appropriate for all listeners, especially those under the age of 13. They can be fairly violent and not politically correct. So, now that I've chewed your ear off about that, let's begin. So, in case you're unfamiliar with this, it's the legend of how jack-o'-lanterns came to be. On a chilly night in a quaint Irish village, a notorious drunkard named Stingy Jack resided. His infamy for trickery resonated through twisted alleys and dimly lit pubs, reaching far beyond the Emerald Hills. Even the devil heard whispers of his name. On one fateful night, the devil's burning curiosity drew him up from the dark, fiery depths to engage with Jack. Being a wily rogue with a taste for mischief, Jack invited the devil for a pint at a local pub. They savored the bitter ale as the moon climbed higher in the night sky, but when the real bill arrived, Stingy Jack, with a twinkle of deceit in his eyes, convinced the devil to morph into a shiny coin for the payment. However, instead of settling the bill, Jack pocketed the coin next to a silver cross, trapping the devil. After an agonizing stint in Jack's pocket, the devil was finally freed under the condition that he would leave Jack untouched for a year. With no other choice, the devil begrudgingly agreed. As the seasons changed and the leaves turned, a year swiftly flew by, and the devil emerged from the shadows. Jack cleverly persuaded the devil to climb a gnarled old tree for a juicy crimson apple. Once he ascended, Jack swiftly etched a cross into the rough bark, trapping the devil once more. This time, with a voice trembling with rage and despair, the devil vowed to leave Jack untouched for 10 more years. Yet, fate had other plans, and Jack found himself facing death soon after. Heaven denied Jack entry for his sinful, mischievous life, and hell, still bound by the devil's vow, reluctantly did the same. Yet, with a mocking gesture, the devil tossed a single burning ember from the fiery pits to light his way through the eternal darkness. With a flicker of his cunning, Jack hollowed out an old turnip, placed the ember within, and began his endless roam on earth, marking the inception of Jack of the Lantern. It morphed into pumpkins in the Americas because they were much more plentiful. But, yeah, our original Jack-o'-the-lanterns were indeed turnips. Thank you very much for listening. After last week's rather long bonus episode, you got a nice short one this week. Thank you so much for listening. As always with podcasts, like, rate, review, comment, share with your friends, share with strangers. Do what you like. It's all appreciated. Ways to contact will be listed in the description. Thank you and happy Halloween.